Hi, I'm Olivia Rigg. I'm the founder and CEO of Hamilton Rigg. We're a luxury matchmaking boutique. We specialise in, we have male-only client base, and we do bespoke specific search for them to find them the right person. So yeah, our mission is to help those people doing great things find their great love. I mean, I've had quite a varied path. I guess the common thread has always been people. It's been sort of very people focused for me. So I started out in fashion. I was styling, and I had a high-end costume fancy dress shop, bizarrely. And then I was approached by the sort of the mothership, I guess, of matchmaking in this country, of luxury matchmaking. And they approached me. They were sort of exploding all around the world and wanted somebody to go and grow their client base around the world. So I spent, that was, a decade ago. So I spent a good many years traveling all over the world, meeting some of the most extraordinary, exceptional people, and sort of understanding different cultures. The traveling sort of got quite a lot after a while. So I went and ran a social enterprise for a time that was helping disadvantaged young people and local underrepresented communities in London through horticulture. And so again, kind of very different sort of people working with, but nonetheless, very people-centric and kind of matchmaking in a different way. And then a friend got divorced and asked me to do some matchmaking for him whilst I was at the charity. And so I thought, well, actually, yeah. And then I'm going to his wedding in July, so that's all exciting. But it was it started, and then that just kind of snowballed. It was and he started sort of telling people about me, and so I got back into it. And here I am, set up my own company in the end of 2019. So, yeah. It's a process. It's the opposite to any kind of online dating, that's like set up a profile and you could, and you're sort of swiping on people's faces within moments. So, it's the sort of antidote to that. In the first instance, it's getting to just understand that somebody gets the process and that works for them, and then, and that I would have a good relationship with them, because that's kind of a really crucial thing, because it can, it works best when people are really open to sort of honest feedback and to, and that it's just as honest a communication between me and them as possible, and obviously between them and the people that I'm introducing them to and everything else. And so, that I have to feel that that's all there before we can then start sort of going a bit deeper into knowing them and getting to understand who they are and what their values are. And, everything that we do, everything that I do, the way that I matchmake is all based on values, much more so than you like playing tennis and so do you, and you like, hanging out on your yacht. And we don't do masses of social media. We're really discreet, and that's that's a really key sort of value for us. That's a core principle that we carry through. So that has to be hopefully that comes across in what we do put out, so I think that's very valued by our clients. The quality over quantity approach is definitely a key value for us. And one of the big things which I'm a real kind of beating the drum for is about respect, and that's my sort of that's my sort of standing point from working with somebody is this person really, do they respect the sort of me and the art and the craft of what I'm doing first and foremost, because then that's obviously going to work better. But most importantly, do they respect women, and do they respect the people that I'm going to introduce them to? Because all the women become, they become friends of mine almost, and because I'm so adamant about like looking after the women and looking after all those introductions and sort of protecting that and making sure that the whole thing is a great experience for everybody. That it's I think we get much more of a sort of we get many more people wanting to be part of our network, I think, because of that. In a way, service alone is sort of, it feels a bit kind of retro, that it's just service alone. 10 years ago, that was very, that was a really big thing, wasn't it? Now, we can't rely, all of my clients are incredibly focused, sort of results orientated, they're action people and they like to see results. So, and that kind of result in what we do manifests in a great experience. And that's kind of, whether that's just like a really great dinner with somebody, and then it doesn't go any further, sometimes that happens, obviously, but I still want that to be a really great experience for both parties. And then, obviously the ultimate experience is that they go on and get married and, and whatever else. But the experience is really, really key for me. What's so nice about doing it in my business is that I really chose to be part of the entire journey for a client. So where some of the larger matchmaking companies, whatever, they might have teams of people. I certainly before had teams of people that would speak on a day-to-day basis more to clients and things. Whereas I wanted to strip it right back, only work with people who who have that. You're already onto a winner, I think, by sort of self-selecting at the beginning.